Hello guys, it's me Gleff back again with another video. Welcome to this video, which is going to be the character video for June 2022. I did a vault video some time ago, and usually after that I do a character video. So today I'm going to show my characters on my account and just talk a little bit about them and for example show how many exaltations I have and my plans for that class for the future. But you're saying, how can I be as cool as you, Gleff? Well, of course, you get some realm gold, and if you want some realm gold, you can join my 4,000 gold giveaway. That's down in the description. You can check that out after you've seen this video. Everything to the end, yeah. And yeah, follow the steps in that video, and you are entered into the giveaway. And I will pick the winners around the June 24th. I'm going away June 26th, so that's why it's going to be a little bit early. But let's jump into the characters. Right ahead here, I have my knight. My knight is my currently most played character at the moment. I am trying to exalt it, and yesterday on Twitch stream, I finished my 25 out of 25 cults, so I got 5 extra speed, and I only require a little bit more shatters to this knight. I do have an Ogmer and other items I want on the character, but since I'm running Exaltation dungeons and now especially shatters, that can be a little bit risky, and I only have one Ogmer, for example, and the Kuchi right now is one of the best items in the game, and I'm going to make a specific video on this in the near future because this item is really broken. Other than that, I just love the cuirass, I love the horn, I love this set, and that's why I don't have any swap outs on it. Following the melee path here, I have my warrior here, which is also one of the classes I'm very close to fully exalt. I just need 12 more shatters and then only 8 more cults, and I do have this warrior exalted. So that means that I will have 25 loot boost on my melees, which is going to be amazing, and then I will probably take a break from melees. But this character is just running Exaltation dungeons, and the cross is so nice, and the horn as well. The Vanguard's Visage, I do have 2, so that's why I'm running with this, because I don't really think that it's one of the best items, like the Jug for example. But it's nice to have a helmet that does not give you speedy when you're doing harder dungeons, for example. But I like my warrior, and it's soon exalted, which is going to be very nice, and I'm head right onto the paladin now. The paladin I have is not going to get an introduction. If you've followed my channel for a while, you know that this is my paladin PPE, and unfortunately, or yeah, fortunately maybe, I was a little bit lazy in the end, and I didn't want to farm for the Oreo, the Divinity, or the Cross, and the Omni. So I've actually taken these items from my vault and just putting it on the Paladin, because I don't play it anymore, and it's just a holder for fame, and yeah, it's fully exalted as you can see here, and that's why I've put this on the shelf and just put items from my vault onto the PP. If you haven't watched the PP, I recommend you watching it. It's a very nice PP, and it's one of my favorite videos on my channel. Moving away from melees, I have one of the recent added classes to the game, which is currently one of my favorite classes in the game, and that is the Bard. And because of it's one of my favorite classes in the game, I've started to exalt this a long time ago, and I've finished Voids and NBC, soon done with cults. I have Nest done and Shatters done, which is really nice. I exalted this attack stat from the old Shatters, so that's why I have 75 completes on this. And I just need a lot of Oryx 3s and some fungals for this. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a single tier 7 loot, and I've done a lot of Oryx 3s. So I'm very unlucky with the tier 7 loot, so I'm running the reskinned tier 6, which looks a little bit cooler than the tier 6. And yeah, I don't use this bow at all, I just use Warmonger. And this set was before really good, but now it's just good, and the ability takes out the minus defense you get from the Vesture of Duality. But I like Bard, and I actually had 15k, I had 44k fame on my Bard PP, but I died and then some bug happened, so I lost the fame. So soon 5 stars on Bard. But let's jump to the other bow classes. So now we're coming to the classes that I don't really play, and I do have a lot of items on it. And I've started just to do some nests on Archer here, but one of the big problems is the low speed on 50 speed. So I really want Deca to just give it 55 speed, Huntress and Archer and Wizard, because the meta right now is that you need a little bit more speed than anything else. But the items here are really nice. I love the Vest of Abandoned Shadows and Horn, good combination. And I do have the Quiver of Thunder overcharged, and I've had this for a long time now. I think like 3-4 years now, three years maybe. And it's an amazing item, and the reskinned UT idea is really nice, and I hope Deca does that in the future. I like that you can customize your items a little bit more specifically. Now to the bottom of my character list, I had my Huntress with a whopping 718 fame. I've done one Oryx 3 on this and just Goldlands, I think, but this is not a class that I play at all. Hopefully it will get reworked soon. It's alright, but the abilities are just a little bit outdated, I think, and could be reworked in the near future. But yeah, this is not a class I play, but I just put the Vest of Abandoned Shadows because I got the blueprint, so I have some of those, and I do have crosses too. But yeah, not playing this character at all. Here I have my second exalted character, which is the Necro, which is a class I love, but haven't played much recently since it got exalted. But I love Necro. I think it's a very nice character with a 120 HP get on the tier 7 skull, and this is my only tier 7 skull I've ever gotten, so yeah, very unlucky with some abilities in Oryx 3. But I can't say anything much about this character. It's nice, I love it, got some fame, and I'm never gonna play it again probably. But Necro, very nice class. My main focus on exalting is going to probably be the staff classes after the melee classes, since the Necro is done, and I've started a little bit on the Mystic. But here's my Wizard, and I've done just nothing here, and I got the tablet blueprint and crafted this, so I have a tablet. Not an item I really like, but I guess it's nice. I like the Dama one though, for just being able not to aim that much, and you can just shoot around. But it's the problem that Archer and Hunter suffer with, is the merely 50 speed, which is a problem. So that's why I have the Water Silk Robe, just to do a little bit of faster running. But yeah, this is probably a class I will play more in the future, since I'm exalting Necro or Mystic and Wizard after my Knight and Warrior. Talking about my Mystic, here is my Mystic, and yeah, 15k fame. This was once a PP, but I just made it a main because I didn't think it was fun anymore. But there are 2 PP videos that is this PP, and it's really bad. And this class was created 26th of July 2018, so yeah, have had this soon for 4 years. That's actually crazy to think of. And I've played it now recently, and it's going to be sad if I die on this in the near future, if I would die, because it's 4 years old, and it's pretty nice. And it's I think one of my longest lasting characters that I have. I do have conflicts, but I don't use it when running Exaltation dungeons. I don't think the speed is that nice, and it's a little bit risky running around with the conflict. But yeah, probably my next class that I will fully exalt. I've started on Voids here, some nests, and nothing else. Here is my Ninja, not a class I've played much at all. I've done 5 nests just to get the +1 dexterity, and it's a class that I will probably play in the near future. I do like Katana classes a little bit, so possibly a character that will be exalted in the future, at least before daggers. Talking about Katana classes, here is my Kensei. I've played a little bit on it. I do have 12 out of 15 nests, and it's one of those classes that I want to do with the Samurai to get armor proficiency with my melees as well. So yeah, it's probably a character that I will exalt in the future, but it's not one of my favorite classes at the moment. I do not like it at all. I think the ability is a little bit jumpy, and yeah, not that useful in endgame situations. But it's a decent class, but yeah, it's okay, I guess. My last Katana class is my Samurai, and I did get the Sentinel's sidearm some time ago, which was really nice, which is the ability from the first boss in the new Shatters, and I do have the cross as well. I do lack the Valor, and the Valor with this set would be pretty nice. I do have the Omni here, and I haven't played that much Samurai recently. I've done some nests just because I am done with a lot of classes on nests because they are so fast. But it's a class I like, and will probably exalt before the Kensei if I go with armor proficiency. Yeah, English. Priest, nice class. I do like it, and I've done some nests on it and some shatters on it. So yeah, it's a class I like and will probably get to just 15k fame. I'm pretty close to getting it, but too many swap outs at the moment I think Priest has, but yeah. Nice class, and with the Mantle of Monarchy it's very nice. And yeah, our one classes is not something I do play that much. I haven't played that much Summoner at all, or Sorc in some time, so it's a class that I will probably wait on exalting. But Priest is fun, and it's worth to exalt that class, because then it becomes a little bit more broken. Going to one of the more hated classes in the game right now, which is the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer ability Scepter is just outdated, boring, very boring, and doesn't have that many swap outs. The Scepter of Devastation is not worth it to have, I think, and the Full Me is probably the best item the Sorc really has. But this set is pretty nice. Mantle of Monarchy here from the Shatters, and I did have my Sorc PP, and I did 75 out of 75 Oryxes, so I am exalted live here. So this is probably a class that I will exalt in the long future, but before some of the other classes, because the Oryx 3s are done here, which is one of the main problems with exalting as well as Shatters. A very well themed set is these two together, Peacekeeper from the third boss and Mantle of Monarchy from Shatters, which is really nice. And yeah, the ability is pretty nice, and I haven't played that much of this class recently. I've done a little bit of nests, as the most of my characters has done, and yeah, what can I say, decent character. I do think Priest is more fun than Summoner, but yeah, as you can see here, have the Incubation Maze. I do have the blueprint for that one, and yeah, I prefer the Peacekeeper though. But nice class at least, and I would play it more than Sorc or other classes. Now for the bottom part of my characters, which are the dagger classes, which could be said as the least played classes in the game: Rogue, Assassin, and Trickster. I do like the set. I do like Rogue overall. I would play it more, but I just have other characters to play. And got the Sea Dirt blueprint, got the Cloak of Blood surprises, and Abandoned Shadows vest. And yeah, not that much fame since I don't play my dagger classes. This shitty character is my Assassin PP. I did start it, and I did not continue on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in the future. It's pretty shite, and you can see here down, I think it's yeah, long way down. Here's my level 20, or yeah, Assassin with 108 fame. So I would probably take away the items from that the Assassin and put on this one, because it has a little bit more fame. But not that many Exaltations done, just 2 Lost Halls. Would not play this character probably until maybe the rework on this Month of the Mad God will hit on the Assassin. And the last character of these 18s I've showed you now is the Trickster. I like the Trickster, I like the set I have, but yeah, not playing this character at all. Non-Exaltation dungeons done. I don't play it, but I like it. And it has my only Avarice I've ever gotten, and I've done a lot of Gems box and Oryx 3 chest events, so that's pretty weird, I think. But yeah, that's all my characters. I do have a lot of other characters. We can just check them out fast. I do have backups with marks, backups with no marks, backups with marks. yeah, you see here a lot of backups. This was my main paladin before my PP got created. Just vault holders. I could use this space more efficiently, yes. You see here, just marks upon marks. ST rings, a lot of disgusting ST rings. G lives, G lives, G lives. Yeah, all tops. And I do have 4 character slots, not with a character. But that's all of my characters. If you like the video, please like it, so I know. And if you're new here, you can consider subscribing. I do have a member function as well. For those that would like to donate or something, you can become a member, get a cool icon and some emojis in the chat. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be posted soon. I might stream tonight Twitch, so join my or follow my Twitch. I will also announce it in the Discord server when I'm going to start streaming. So be sure to join my stream, because I do have all these keys to do. I would do a lot of cults, fungals tonight, so I have these keys to pop on the stream. So join there, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.